Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The Emirates Stadium in all its glorious modernity, this symbol of new Arsenal, the Arsenal of the 21st century. Hits one! Brooks can't get the better of his opposite number. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Bournemouth were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Wilson.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Zielinski. Arsenal are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Bellerin. Arsenal are in superb form defensively, 5 consecutive clean sheets. Swung in towards the middle. And that's a throw. He's gone for it! Defending of the desperate variety. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line in that defence, and he's delivering.
He's left his man. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And it's Fraser. Decent progress down the left. Bournemouth claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Brooks goes short. In it comes. He's gone for it!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Torreira. Shot a goal! That was mighty close. And we've reached half-time. So now the team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
Arsenal can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Brooks. Now it's King. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now the counter. Bournemouth grateful to the genius of their manager last time round.
Yeah, his hand was forced somewhat, Peter, because of the circumstances. He had to bring on goal scorers, but he was bold in going for broke to get what he wanted, and not many would have done that.
Gets wrestled off the ball. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Wilson loses his balance and loses the ball. Hoists it forward. Plays it out to the flank. Zielinski. Arsenal have a free kick. And it would take something pretty special to beat the keeper from this far out. Chance! He scored! Finally, the deadlock is broken. What about that, Jim Begley?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the game's made a lot easier.
And he's got to ensure his place amongst the leading goal scorers in this competition. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist? That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication. Going for goal! And the lead stays intact, just.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
He's had that put on a plate.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Arsenal probably
Shapes to shoot.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Arsenal need to hold on for a few more moments. Brooks. Bournemouth don't have many. Goes for goal! Back of the net! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Fine entertainment, and it ends all square. So what do you take away? Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, real danger here. Shoots! Goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Arsenal have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Zielinski. Mawson did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Keeper's got good distance on that. Arsenal were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Fulham have statistically the worst defence in the league. Fulham, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan B.
Cisse with a good steal, well played. Fulham do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Johansson finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. And the weighted pass. Pope deals with it effortlessly. Now it's Lacazette. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking. Out of play for a goal kick. Gets wrestled off the ball. Johansson plays it out to the wing. He's got options out wide. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, the ball's come loose! Aimed in towards the centre. Hoists it forward. Well, it really is one cross after another.
Well, with a target to hit, why not keep up?
And we've reached half-time. Well, there we are. Off they go for half-time in the first half. But there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Arsenal head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we're already back underway here. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. The defence can get it clear. And it's played forward. Finds himself eased off the ball. And here's Lacazette. Lacazette plays it out to the flank. Hector Bellerin is charging up on the over. Has a goal! No, not this time.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's out for a goal kick. Schuler picks it up from the goal kick. Odoi. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And now they can launch a counter. Mawson. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
So who's he picking out? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Time for a change in personnel.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Knockaert. Lovely feet. Johansson. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Fulham are facing now the prospect of... Has a hit! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. Hit into the middle. Diaz with the foul. Keeper sends it forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Mitrovic. Over to the left. It's a loose ball. Let down by a lack of accuracy. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes. Kenny! Good stop. That wasn't easy. And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a result which owed much to grind and graft, Peter. Not the prettiest of wins, but a very professional performance, I would say.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. The Emirates awash with red and white, a sea of Arsenal, just as you would anticipate. The action has already started. Leicester must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on a very difficult spell.
Leicester are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Arsenal were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. It's a loose ball. Gray, whose solo strike gave his team a first-half lead in his last game. Lacazette plays it out to the flank, and the counter is on. He's left his man, knocks one in. Tielemans gets good distance on it. Good take, going for goal! Vardy could move up a gear here. Well weighted. Timely intervention. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Vardy. Tielemans. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least offensively.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're already... Has a hit!
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Ndidi. Leicester come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
Yeah, he had a problem, but he was confident he had the players to fix it, and his willingness to take risks is what I liked, and that worked an absolute treat.
Could cross it here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. And that is as far as they're going to go. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's played forward. Gets it back. Lacazette just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Barnes, incoming cross. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's picked him out. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Ricardo Pereira. Just 5 minutes left. Still going. Where to next? They need to get it in quick. Barnes. Barnes delivers. It is now or never. Time is against them. He's gone for it! And the whistle goes. So nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Well, it's knockout time. It is still, of course, just a game of football, but it is a different game of football in terms of its mood. I don't think that you could get away with telling any of these players, let alone the crowd assembled here, that this is anything like what went before. As far as winning the competition is concerned, every game from this point on is win or bust. It is knockout football time. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Well, there's a perceptible change in mindset here, both in terms of crowd and players.
You know, Peter, it's the suddenness that I love when you get to this phase of the competition. The suddenness in which you can find yourself in a good position, or the suddenness in which it can go against you. That introduces drama, which creates great excitement, and ultimately you get a much more entertaining show.
Hits one!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Now it's Lacazette. And it's Lacazette. Good ball. He's got the ball, he's got the space. He's gone for it! Tries to get it clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's been won straight back. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. Out to the right. Now they could break here. Tries a shot! It's broke. Oh, real danger here.
I really don't think you could expect anything better from the goalkeeper then. We're near heroic territory.
In with the challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Schuler positions himself well and cuts it out. And the shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Could be thinking, real chance! It's Lacazette. Oh, that is asking for... Has a hit! Another chance! Goal!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more.
That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Arsenal take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Schuler is the guilty party there. Finds himself eased off the ball. Done very well to intervene. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Arsenal come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Just lacked a decent finish.
All you'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
gets it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Torreira could move up a gear here. Hoists it forward. Jagoev tries to stroke it through.
CSKA Moscow are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Gogoyev looking to penetrate opposition lines, and it's got through. Got a throw in. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Vlasic gets on the end of it. Torreira drives it forward. Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception.
Arsenal are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
And it's played forward.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Arsenal are looking quite mean on the counter, and
it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Almost there, and the players can feel it.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Zielinski. And it's Lacazette. He's played him through. Has a pop! And oh! And a second time. They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Two up, and that is it. The referee has seen enough. A huge result. A place in the next round is theirs to lose now. Success on away territory, a lead to protect at home. It is looking really good. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Arsenal will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity that's hard to upset.
Well, 32 have become 16, and this competition has already shed two-thirds of its initial participants. Another 8 must fall over the course of the next 2 legs. Hello, and welcome to all of you all over the world. Absolute pleasure to have you on board. Another 4 rounds to go until the summit of this European competition. And with each passing round, expectation and noise continue to rise. We really do have a fantastic atmosphere here, and the players from both sides will seek to feed off that. Let us hope that they can serve us up a fittingly exciting game. The Emirates Stadium in all its glorious modernity, this symbol of new Arsenal, the Arsenal of the 21st century. This, of course, the extra round, which is unique to this competition because of its very large draw.
Well, Peter, I think the common argument as to whether this results in another game, too many, over the long course of the season is for another time. Although rumour has it that there may be changes on the horizon. Anyway, let's not detract from the fact that it's another round of excitement where even the smallest of mistakes could prove fatal. No matter...
He's had a goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Digne tries to get it forward quickly. Out towards the flank. Hector Bellerin goes looking. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Lacazette. What an adventurous run from a defender. Best of headers. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create...
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pastore! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Pastore did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Guendouzi. And it's Hector Bellerin. Hector Bellerin. That could spell trouble. Lacazette. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And he's there to clear it. Beautifully done. Oh, real chance! It's good distance on it. The referee's had a look. He's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. Interesting game up to now, but still goals. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. The action has already resumed here.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
He's in! Torreira. Zielinski. A buccaneering run from the defender. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Just brushed off the ball there. He's made sure that that won't get through. Pastore. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Lacazette. Lacazette is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Well, he could end up like a lost sheep, Peter, because they're trying to shepherd him everywhere he doesn't want to go.
Defence has got rid of that. Guendouzi. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point.
He's gone for it! He has done it!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I prefer.
That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Hoists it forward. Iwobi goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Diving header! Should have equalised.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pastore plays it forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Done very well to intervene. And it's played forward.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Plays it out to the wing. Cut out in the nick of time. Digne. And that will be the final act. Arsenal felt they had to win at home, and win they did. It was they who take the initiative and head on to opposition territory on the front foot.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. The Emirates Stadium in all its glorious modernity, this symbol of new Arsenal, the Arsenal of the 21st century. And already we're underway here. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. So plenty to look forward to here if previous history is anything to go by. Throw in. Loose ball, who's going to get there? What a real chance! And he's found the net! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
And here's Dele Alli. Gets wrestled off the ball. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Eriksson!
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. It was worth a go.
And here's Eriksson. Eriksson goes up and over. And it's played forward. Danny Rose finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Now it's Kane. It's come loose.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition widen it.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Rose. Guendouzi plays it forward. Let us put a stop to that. Wanyama. And it's Dele Alli. And he's had a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Son Heung-min certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Dele Alli gets it back. Can he find a finish now? Out to the left it goes. Whipped in. Oh, the ball's come loose.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Good spell of possession. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking. That, I think, is his third booking altogether. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's half-time here. And here we are, off they go for half-time. It did indeed come in the first half. There has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Arsenal head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And we're already back underway here.
Arsenal going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on strength.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Torreira. Bellerin. He's caught him there, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Wanyama with the clearance. And it's Hector Bellerin. This could spell danger. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min drives it forward. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Danny Rose switches it towards the other side. Dele Alli. Son Heung-min.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope Tottenham have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone for the shots. Torreira is being picked on here.
Well, he's obviously been identified as a menace, and they're dealing with him accordingly. I think we can expect more of the same.
Lacazette finds himself offside. Tottenham making another change here. Dyer. Finds himself eased off the ball. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Rose. That's Lacazette. Out to the right. Hector Bellerin going through. Has a pop! You can get that clear. That's a promising ball. Chance to break. Face to face with the keeper. He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Romagnoli has been told to walk, and he needs to be wary of his reaction now. He wouldn't want to risk further sanction.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game. Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Zielinski. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Alderweireld. There will be a throw-in. And that will be the final act. Arsenal win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0. So there it is. What struck you most? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried another chance. Loftus-Cheek has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
It's Lacazette. Lacazette decides to play it back. Has a hit!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped. Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Now it's Iwobi. Tierney battles to win it back. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Gets the better of his man, and the shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Calvert-Lewin. Torreira. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, they could have had a bit more joy earlier if they'd varied their game and played a longer ball forward. I think this is looking much more promising now.
It is quite a run he's making here. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Mina plays it forward. Pastore. Played down the flank. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And here's Lacazette. Torreira. Hector Bellerin. Bellerin delivers. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And the whistle goes for half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
Arsenal head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight tape. Lacazette! That's a half-decent try.
Lacazette certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Lacazette. Iwobi gets it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Coaxed through there. In he flies! It's in! First blood drawn. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
Arsenal have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? And it's Lacazette. Delph cuts it out. And it's Iwobi. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Incoming cross. Hector Bellerin. Forward it goes. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's left his man. Decent ball. Squeeze it out of harm's way. It's a loose ball. Lacazette. He's had a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Sidibe tries to get it forward quickly. Coleman goes looking. Hoists it forward. And it's Lacazette. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now it's Lacazette. He's through, it's one-on-one. Oh, shooting chance! Sidibe hoist it clear. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his...
Heads it! Oh, and that should have been two.
Lacazette really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And a header! Oh, not the best of headers. And it's played forward. Gets into a dangerous position. And that has put paid to that. Pastore. Now a chance to break. That intervention was very necessary. Zielinski drives it forward. And here's Lacazette. And here's Lacazette. Right through the middle. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal are through. They have the look of a team that fancies going all the way this time.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with...